thing of beauty is a joy forever, as Mr. Keats said. Well, we can think of it like this. When we hear the descriptions in the scriptures, in the sutras and tantras, of the Buddha environments, the Buddha fields, if you want to call them, the Pure Lands, in which the Buddha manifests in radiant glory to his advanced disciples, or her advanced disciples, we can see a tremendous stress on beauty. The beauty of that environment, the beauty of the words, the beauty of the offerings that are made. And these kind of details should alert us to the fact that beauty has an important role to play in elevating our mind, in refining our perceptions so that we can actually, as it were, cut through the distortion that we're projecting onto the world right now, the distortion of egocentricity, the distortion of habitual categorization. This is good, that is bad, this is nice, I want it, that is ugly, I hate it. That kind of neurotic clinging and indivisiveness, which we bring to our experience of the world, and which therefore pollutes it and covers its natural beauty, is overcome by training in pure vision. Beauty is elevating pure vision. Now, of course, the descriptions of Buddha fields are full of poetic imagery. Is the world truly like made of trees that are made of jewels, with water radiant, with beautiful, with its 8 different qualities? Are there really birds in the trees of the Pure Lands singing the harmony of the melody of the Dharma at all times? Of course not. This is, well, yes, maybe they are, but on the other hand, it is also an imagery, a way to elevate our attentiveness and our alertness. Actually, the Pure Land is beyond any imagery. The Pure Land, which is the way the world truly is when seen exactly, precisely, so to speak, it's beyond any imagery, yet imagery is a way to go to it. Imagery is a way to awaken to it. So I think beauty has a very, very important role. But on the other hand, I say, could not Buddha manifest in an ugly form? Sure, of course. Buddha can manifest in anything. Enlightenment can manifest in any form, in any way, whatever is necessary to awaken people to it. But generally, we awaken from our distortions and a heaviness by beauty, by leading us up, whether it's musical beauty or visual beauty or whatever it is. There's this sense of being lifted out of the heavy fog of distorted vision. The Dhammakaya, the true nature of reality, is beyond beauty or ugliness, beyond coming or going, beyond time and space indeed. Yet it seems that the best, most appropriate doorways for most of us into that is through beauty, through the beautiful descriptions of the appearances of the Buddhas, the beautiful descriptions of the Pure Lands, the beauty of the mantras, and so on and so forth. And I think, therefore, that it is helpful for us to see beauty, to respond to beauty in this way. And not just, of course, the beauty, the formal Buddhist beauty of our temples and our scriptures and our paintings and our Buddha statues, all of which, of course, so powerful and such a great skillful means, but to be able to respond to beauty from other sources too. Because in a way, I like to say that any poet or musician or artist who reveals some kind of fragment of beauty to us is in a way opening a tiny door, or maybe a big door, a tiny door to the timeless, to the true nature of reality. I'm not saying artists are enlightened, poets are spiritual beings necessarily, some are not. Or filmmakers too can open the door to this through the beauty and power of their movie making. And so when we meet that, when something triggers that off in us, something opens in us, opens the door to the timeless, to the natural purity of the world, the natural purity of human beings, that is truly to be appreciated, and we should respond to it with joy and with pleasure and with rejoicing. After all, the Dhammakaya, being timeless, beyond time and space, is naturally present in everything. And anybody can, in a way, awaken to it, at least a glimpse of it. And I think that beauty in poetry and music and art and movies and so on are little glimpses of it, little awakenings to it. So the Buddhist, I think, should try to appreciate beauty. Like I say, it's not because beauty is preferable to ugliness in some kind of ranking, but just it's more likely that we'll awaken in that place, in a beautiful place, rather than not a beautiful place. But finally, yeah, the Buddha nature is in the dirty, rusted can, and the kind of by the side of the road, in some kind of low-down place. It's there too, just as it's there in a person who is not so beautiful as the beautiful person. It's equally there. But for us, the chance to awaken to the timeless is just easier in the presence of beauty. And we all know that because there's always been for all of us, some piece of music, some lines of poetry, some painting, some movie even, that's done that to us. So we shouldn't reject beauty. And that's why Buddhist cultures in Asia have all embraced the beauty as a way of communicating to the timeless in the temporal. And so whether it be Tibetan or Japanese or Chinese or Thai, there are different manifestations of beauty in those cultures, slightly different aesthetics, but it's significant and very important, I think, for us to see that Buddhism has always embraced them and worked through them. And I've no doubt that in time, as Dharma becomes embedded in Western culture over the next 100, 200 years, kind of Western aesthetics will merge with, there'll become a Buddhism through Western aesthetics too. And I really look forward to that.